Good morning or good afternoon, depending on what time you're watching this. This is Occupier Kaylin, and I want to tell you that I had the same experience as my partner Kerri did Wednesday when we went to cover the World Food Prize. She had been there one day already, and I was going to start doing it on Wednesday morning, so I went early to pick up my press credentials, which I had properly applied for, just like she did. We registered under Democracy Watch News, which is an independent media group out of Washington State, and so they asked us to do this, so we did, and they did not give us a whole lot of things that they wanted us to cover, just one thing that we were hoping to do, but we were not able to do that. But anyway, what we did was we went in on Wednesday morning. She already had her press pass, and I was going to get mine, and I went to the first of 3 sessions, which I offline recorded because I didn't want any signal interruptions, and I'm not sure how well it would work, and I had some trouble streaming in there previously when I tried to stream another event. And so anyway, I went to the 3 sessions and I recorded them. At the 3rd one I skipped out before the end of it because I wanted to follow up on what in the media is known as a source. And what a source is, a person contacts any media outlet or individual reporter and says, I have something that's newsworthy, I want you to check it out. So we had our sources for this little protest that took place Wednesday about midday. So we went out at 11:45 a.m. Central, at least I did. I think she came out a little bit later, closer to noon. And so that's when the small group, a few of them, they arrived at different times and started outside and then underneath the parking area where people can drive, and then the valets will take their cars underground to the underground parking area, which the hotel has. It was a downtown Marriott hotel, for reference. And we stayed out there with the protesters, and then they went around into the Skywalk. And the Skywalk is a bridge that goes in between buildings above street level to allow people to go between buildings without having to go outside. And some bigger cities have them, and we fortunately do, and that's great for disabled people. But anyway, we went up into the Skywalk that connects the hotel with one other building, and we went through there, and then we went back out of that other building, and we came out on towards another entrance of the hotel, and so we went in that way, and the protesters were continuing to chant and hold their signs up, and we just followed them, taking pictures. I was trying to stream, but I was not getting good signal, so I did not get off a good stream, unfortunately. But I got pictures, and so I need to upload all of my World Food Prize pictures, but I need to go through them first because I shot so many. But anyway, we followed them. We were not chanting. We were just following them, documenting them. I was trying to describe on my attempt at a stream what was going on, what they were doing, and apparently they didn't like that. And not only did they not like the small group of protesters going through the hotel lobby, they did not like the fact that we had gone out with them, that Kerri and I had gone out with them. And I showed them this when I went in to get my press pass. This is try to give you a close-up of it. And she does not have one, but I suggested that maybe a good idea if she gets one. I sent her a link to a place where she can get this done, and so it's gotten me into things. I got denied at one place where I tried to go. In fact, it was another event in the Marriott I wanted to go into, and they said, well, you should have contacted us first. And I said, well, there's no contact info. How could I? So I left. Okay, you can have your uppity crap. I don't care. So anyway, the protest was done. We went to go back into the hotel, and they had locked the door that we were going to go in, and there was a cop standing there. We raised up our press credentials like this, show them that you know, we should have access, and then we got held up there. Right, they let us in, but not any further. And then a World Food Prize official came out and said, "Nope, you can't come in. We're yanking your credentials." So we gave up the badges, but we didn't give up our bags. They didn't take those from us. But Kerri had to beg to go up and get her other camera and her laptop that she had up in one of the rooms. In fact, that camera was rolling. She was recording. So she had to beg to be allowed to go up there to get it. And then so they escorted her up there to get her stuff and then out the building, and I had already left to go home. I went to the bus station to catch a bus to go home. And so she already made a video, and it made a local paper, the Des Moines Register. And so I will put in the link for that on the description box underneath the video when I upload it. So I'm recording offline because I could not get off a live stream for some reason to YouTube, but I will upload this video and put the link to that article in the Register. And a picture of it, the paper copy, is on Kerri's Facebook page. So the way we feel, they did not like the fact that not only did independent media go in there, they did not like the fact that we went out to cover a protest. And they accused us of being part of the protest when we were just documenting it. We were not chanting, we were just documenting it. We were following a source. You know, we got scoop on what was going on or what was going to happen, and we followed up, and that's what we did. We did what any other reporter or camera person would do who does media type of any kind. Unicorn Wright would have done it. Amy Goodman or one of her crew from Democracy Now! Would have done it. You know, any other independent media would have done it. So that's what we did, and we feel it's a victory because we prove that they do not like getting their stuff exposed the way we did it. We got some good dirt on some of that stuff, and my videos are up on my YouTube channel. Kerri's videos are up, and so that's what we did. We felt like we got an actual victory because we proved that they spin the media. They want to use the media for their own purposes to promote what is actually harmful. You know, genetically modifying cassava in Africa, not cool. You know, genetically modifying other crops in other countries that where the people who grow them, they know the varieties that are best for their environment. Yeah, sure, they could use help dealing with climate change, but genetically modifying things? No, not cool. And they don't like the fact that we were presenting that. So anyway, look for more stuff from me later on as events continue. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the streams.